And I'm at the back. Excellent. Well, I was one of the first to spawn in, so I think I should get one of the first spots. Everybody else was halfway, you know, asleep. Asleep at the wheel. Come on, back up. Back up, you bunch of... Alright, we haven't seen this track in a long time. The start of a bit of an experiment for some longer tracks. I'm sure the result is going to remain the same, especially with me starting this far back. This video is brought to you by my second channel, Bruffy's Random Bits. Subscribe to it via the link in the description for random clips, races, let's plays and other content that doesn't make it to the main channel. Oh, the wait. The wait for the harmonic when you're this far back, and there's people further back than me. We got 45 people in this race, and a perfect example of why I'm about to do the experiment that we're about to do over the next few random hauls. Apart from the 50-minute on the usual track, we're going to go back to some long tracks for random hauls. Tracks that we haven't seen since the very early days. I'm just taking it easy around these first few corners, by the way, because we're coming up to the chicane and it's going to be an absolute mess. Well, I tried. Okay, that was he was already out of shape there. I'm just going to go. Gotta keep in mind that front to back FiveM one sync lag. Starting in the GP1, because this was the car that we started one of the races on this track back in the day, and it was actually called in honour of GP1 because it was in relation to GP1 as in Guinea Pig 1, which was Poppy, my old guinea pig, who was a very special guinea pig. We did a race in honour of her starting in the GP1. That was the emote back then. Bruffy GP1 was the Poppy emote, GP2 was Daisy. But that was back in episode 12. We're now on episode 206, I think this is. That was the last time we did this track. Almost 200 episodes ago. We also did this track in episode 3. Oh,
hello,
nice.
Caller, you're on the Choking Hazard podcast. What's stuck in your throat today?
Segoy R-Spec. I'll take it. In the Ron livery. This is my TCR from iRacing, isn't it? This is that livery. So cool. I remember that crossover. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Wow, that was chaos. Holy moly, I can't believe I made it through that.
Oh, what a scumbag.
Holy, that was, that was something else. That chicane is going to cause issues. Yeah, we had that sugar-free NOS donation. This track was created by the legend himself, Sugar-Free NOS. Parsons Loop. Like I said, we played it in episode 3. That was when the dump was gotten for the first time, and I don't think we ever really saw it again after that because it just got too tall for the bridges and stuff for some of the other tracks. And then, like I said, in episode 12 as well. And then we had like quite long tracks back in the day. The first, I don't know, 6 or 7 random hauls, if you look back to those episodes. There was a mix between incredibly short tracks and incredibly long tracks. And we kind of quickly realised that long tracks are not as fun because you get less laps, less car changes.
Scumbag displaying the pinnacle of scumbaggery.
But with the higher player counts we have now, we're now at 45 people in this random haul and 48 and 50 sometimes. I thought it gives us the perfect opportunity to go back to some of those old tracks for a little bit of an experiment, see how it is to do some longer circuits. So I'm going to do a few longer tracks for some of these random hauls over the next few races, starting with this one. Or just, you know, mix it up a little bit, see what it's like. Am I in close camera? I was. And we've obviously done these various longer tracks in random moors and random selects and stuff like that, where everyone gets the same cars by the end, and there might be a small number of cars, so we have to do a small number of laps, but we can do longer laps. But yeah, in random alls, we went for like 1 minute lap times for the longest time. But yeah, thought I'd give it another go, because there's a lot of these tracks from sort of episodes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that have only ever been played for random alls once. If you look at the random all stats spreadsheet that's always in the description of every random all video. So we're probably not going to revisit them again, but sort of giving a lot of them their second go around about 6 or 7 years after the first time they were ever played. It's kind of fun. Mix it up a little bit on the random alls. Man, I've been explaining all that. This one's been going well, isn't it? I started so far back and I've just gone through all the chaos. Top 10. But yeah, the impetus to be able to bring back some of these longer tracks was obviously the race we did around the North Loop. It was like, what, it was 6 laps in the end, wasn't it? It was just pure luck based. Obviously the longer the lap is, the less cars you get across the 25 minutes. And then the more luck based it is, because you can't, you know, if you get one bad car, it affects you a lot more than it would on a shorter lap. But obviously we did the North Loop one, which was meant to be just a little joke, but it actually turned out to be quite a fun race, even though it was 5-minute long laps. So yeah, we can bring back some of these sort of 1 minute 30 to 2 minute laps, just to mix it up a bit. There's 8th. I'm almost at the top 5. Just round the corner. Who wants ice cream? It's a Kanjo SJ. Not the fastest or the grippiest, but at least it's a normal car. I'll always take a normal car. The way that my luck goes sometimes. That's hilarious. Those moments, man, when someone literally just about to overtake you and you go across the line and then they spawn into something super slow and you just drive away. It's like, wah, wah, wah. The Glendale Holland Fire, or whatever you say this. Hellfire, innit? Glendale Hellfire. Good enough. There's another one. 2 caddies from 2 different people on the same lap. Oh, he spun it. I'm in 4th. I'm in 5th. I was momentarily in 4th and then I lost control of the car. It's quite tail happy, this car. It's quicker than that Ardent, but I'm not driving it well. The leader's going past the start-finish straight already. This so far, the field spread is substantial with these longer laps. Second place is just around the corner though. Oh, he's still going around in that. That's just so rough. You're in a bad car for so long. Tempesta will do. Let's go. So we're on lap 6 now. We've done 5 laps in 10 minutes. So we're probably only going to get another sort of 7 or 8 laps maybe in total by the end of the race. So you're talking sort of, you know, 10 to 12 cars in one of these longer lap races where normally you're expecting maybe 20 to 25 cars. But I think I'm coming to the sort of the realization, and at this point, at this stage in GTA 5, FiveM, random races, live, it's good to mix things up. Same with G-Freds. Like, we've got the time. I ran the poll about timed races versus lap count races for random alls, and it doesn't have to be one or the other. We can do timed races most of the time and then mixed up with a lap count race every now and then. We can do short laps, we can do long laps, we can, like with the random mores, they're always a different theme. Not always everybody gets the same cars by the end. Just mix it up, I think, is the best option at this stage. We've made some quick cars up in front. I haven't really made any impression with this Tempesta. Been passing all the crashes though. Comet Lightweight Custom. It's really a shame that they never had a Comet Retro. Like, the fact that they had the Comet Retro Custom with the wide body, but not just the standard Comet Retro. In vanilla anyway. There was a modded version of it that I think exists here. Whoa. Second, third and fourth are still just around the next corner. They're having quite a ding-dong battle, it looks like. I'm trying my best to close up the gap. First is still significantly ahead, although perhaps less so. Yeah, definitely less so. They were crossing the start-finish line at this point a few laps ago. Must have had some slower vehicles. Closing in on fourth. Oh, the Vigilante from third place. They're gone. Alright. A modded police buffalo, not the vanilla one. So no wee woos. That Vigilante could be in the lead by the end of the lap. That's what I mean. If you get a good vehicle on a longer lap, it compounds. You just get the benefit of it for much longer. More chance to... Oh, the poor doors. Poor Pasha in the Dozer. He's going to be in that for a while. I distinctly remember getting a Dozer in one race here. Going up this hill in the Dozer. But I don't think it was a random all. Wasn't it one of the 13-22 special races? We did 13 laps around here. But I'm pretty sure... Wasn't it 13 laps of random pain around this track? That might have been the last time we were on this track. On 13-22 day for the 13-hour 22-minute stream. Pasha quit. And yes, of course, the very first time we played this track. Was it Annie who got the dump? In episode 3. That was when the Dozer was still slower. Yeah, when I got it around here, I think. It was a painful lap. 13 laps of pain. That might have been the title of that one. Something like that. Oh, I'm being caught up by the Jester Classic behind. I'm at risk of losing 5th. This hasn't been the greatest. It's not the quickest car, this.
Oh, what a scumbag!
You'd think a police car would be quicker. 10 minutes left. Baller LELWB. Alright. There goes the tamper. Back into 6th. There's an absolute gaggle of cars around the corner going through the chicane. The top 4 are all mixed in with a bunch of back markers. Just needed to go. I was actually enjoying the beautiful machine. Okay, Pasha, I'll let you off.
What a scumbag!
Thought there was quicker cars behind me, so I was given the space on the inside, and then maybe they thought I was not doing that. Yeah, the last 2 laps have thwarted me a little bit. I was making good progress towards the top 4, sorry. Last 2 laps have just knocked me back down again. But it can change quickly. Just need some good stuff for the last, what, 5 or so laps that we might get. Watch me go straight into the Baller LELWB Armoured. Or just the Baller LE or some other type of baller. Oh, could you have imagined? There's another. It happened again. Someone was about to overtake me, and then they get something slow as we cross the line. All right, this will do. Can I get my top 5 back? Not with driving like that, I can't. It's pretty quick, this. Oh, I can definitely get top 5 back with this. Let's go. Top 5's always possible! And the top 4 are still just around those next few corners. You can see the different colours on the map. For the top 5 are all differently coloured icons, for those who don't know.
Oh, what a scumbag!
This track totally still works for randoms. The chicane's a bit ropey, but like the rest of it's just a decent little hills track with decently big and wide roads and space and stuff. Oh, 4th! Sweet. That's equaling the highest I've been in this race. Oh, Tesseract! That'll do. This'll be good up the hill as well. Coming into the final 5 minutes. Sipdeck's in the Hermes. There's 3rd. Oh, am I going past... He's 2nd? Can you believe it? From the back of the grid? What's first in? Oh my god, they're in a drift spec. What? What's happening? This isn't how things are meant to go. Into the lead! I'm gonna not take anybody out. There's so many There's so many back markers. This isn't how these things go. This isn't how these races go. What? This is so weird. How am I in first place with 5 minutes to go? This isn't how this is meant to go. I mean, the brawler's fine. Okay. The heart has just gone up a few notches in terms of the heart rate. Nice and easy.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Again, not too bad up the hill.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Some good power, the brawler. I think the brawler's brakes on Project Homecoming are better than they are. Like, they must have improved them because they don't feel half as bad as they do on vanilla GTA Brawler. It's the hope that kills you. That's a fairly true statement, that, isn't it? That's what my whole year...
Why would you do that?
That's what my whole year has been like. The hope killing me. The game giving me hope. And then taking it away from me. It's always been a little bit earlier than this, though, in previous races this year. Okay, the gap's extended. Oh, the voodoo's not great, like, with a 10-second gap. Oh, it's not great at all. This is going to be the second last lap, isn't it? It's going to be one more after this. What's second getting a stinger? That's not that quick. I think it's even slower on Project Homecoming than it is normally.
Oh, what a scumbag!
That's not that big of a... It's going to struggle up the hill, though, the voodoo. That's where it's going to kill me. And what's behind the stinger? 8F Drafter. Oh, okay. I was too busy looking at the leaderboard. That didn't help. If I end up losing by like 2 or 3 seconds, then that was that, but no, the stinger is a lot faster. Yeah, I was just I wanted to help DiNmiTe. Yeah, that 8F is coming. Yeah, coming quick as well. That 8F was 20 seconds back at the start of the lap, and he's passing me now. He's going to be in the lead by the end of the lap. He was 10 seconds back from Jake. That's how quickly you can change. The top 3 are going to go from first, second, third to third, second, first. I might end up in 4th by the end of this lap. It is. It's the hope that kills you. It's the hope. That's been the theme of most of the random alls this year have gone exactly the same way, and it's crazy how it's been like that for basically all the random alls this year. I've been in a leading position in multiple races. I've been close to the lead in multiple races. Italy GTO up in front, 8 seconds. The June. I'm not catching in this. Ah, man, do you know what? I was starting to believe as well. With 5 minutes to go with a 10-second lead, I was starting to believe. It is majestic. It is a wonderful, majestic vehicle, but can I at least keep a top 5?
Why would you do that?
from the back of the grid. How far back I was at the start as well. That would have been the most monumental first place. But yeah, it's crazy. It's actually crazy how all the races have been like this. There's been a period in each race where I've gotten into the lead or close to it. You know, getting that belief that, oh, it might actually happen. That long-awaited random all victory that I've been waiting, how God knows how long for. That Moggy trying to push him in the peanut. and then the random gods are like, no, here's a drift car. No, here's a dozer. No, here's a lawnmower. This time it was more subtle. They gave me some good cars all the way through, just let me plod along and gradually make up places, and then gave me the great cars right at the end. With 5 minutes to go, in the lead with a 10-second gap. Just to take it away from me right at the end. It's crazy. This was the cruelest. 2026 has been very cruel for random alls. But this has been the cruelest. 4th it is. And you know what? 4th is a great result. From where I started on the grid. From where I started on the grid, right at the back, 4th is a great race. Top 5's always possible and all that. It's funny how 4th can feel... 4th from the back of the grid can feel so... it feels so... hollow. Because I was in the lead with 2 laps to go. Thanks for the GGs nevertheless. It was a good race nevertheless anyway, I suppose. Groggy ended up taking the win with Jake in second. So that Italy GTO and the AF Drafter on those final 2 laps gave Groggy the win from being 20 seconds back. From being 20 seconds back to being 27 seconds ahead, just from 2 cars on 2 laps. A 57-second swing on 2 laps from Groggy to me. That's crazy. And that's how it goes. That is how random alls go. What can you do? Hey, it was fun to do a long lap though. Get out of the way! It was fun to do another long lap, revisit Noss's track that we haven't played on since episode 12, God knows how many years ago now. And so close but so far to the victory that I've been waiting for since episode 131. We're getting close to 100 episodes without a win. It's crazy. Still never finished 22nd as well though. That one is even more crazy.